This year we have a unique situation in that we have two valedictorians. So our first valedictorian of the graduation class of 2018, YoukieKagawa-Hayashi-Sato Shiozawa, will address us at this time.
Imagine this, 12 years ago, on this same stage, 6-year-old Youkie swings her hips to the 60s pop song, The Locomotion, as she graduates from Seisen kindergarten. It's her first major accomplishment after attending Seisen for 3 whole years. Congratulated by Miss Sheila and her Blue Belt teachers, Miss Lisa and Miss Kumi, Youkie beams with pride as she holds her graduation teddy bear in one hand and her diploma in the other. She joins her fellow graduates, Ashi, Anna, Mai, Misa, Nanju, Serena, Shima, and Solana. This past week, when asked what my favorite moment at Seisen was, although I did say it was the last day of my IB exams, the first memorable moment that came to my mind was my kindergarten graduation. And I'm sure that for many of us, today will be unforgettable. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Youkie Shiozawa. Although I am, as many of my classmates know, not as good at making funny jokes as Mr. Mitchell is, but I'm honored to be able to deliver this speech to you today. And on behalf of the class of 2018, I'd like to start by thanking all of you, the sisters, the faculty, administration, school staff, friends, and our families, as you have supported us throughout our Seisen journey. I've always been amazed by how the main office staff and our security guards remember each and every one of our names, and how our teachers would sacrifice their lunchtime and work overtime after our after-school classes just to answer our complex, intelligent questions like, Mr. Lee, is it true that you had a buzz cut for quite a while just to save money on shampoo? We mustn't forget about how the admin team welcomed us to school every morning by the gates. And I'm so grateful to the maintenance people and cleaning ladies who tidy our messes even though we should be doing it. Not to mention our parents and grandparents who supported us night and day since day one. Classes with my teachers were always filled with so much learning and laughter. I remember those Friday after-school classes when Mr. Stern bought us snacks to eat while watching plays. The last day of school every quarter when Miss Ross quizzed us on baby photos of teachers. And those classes when Miss Joji, Madame Maekawa, and Miss X were always there to listen to and comfort us. I also vividly remember those math classes when Mr. Usher would take a deep breath before solving difficult math problems on the whiteboard. And the biology and physics classes when Mr. Lee and Mr. T would give us study tips and life lessons. And those journalism classes when Mr. Bevan supported us in making the Seisen Post website. And that history class when Mr. Granger revealed that he had a dream about having the same hairstyle as Mao Zedong. The class of 2018 is a class filled with countless talents. I have friends like Anna, Grace, Hannah, and Sahan who can sing so well that I feel like I'm at a free concert. Marina, who can rap Kendrick Lamar's lyrics from memory. Justine, who can wiggle her eyebrows. Rishika, who can find the funniest memes that will make you laugh out loud, literally. Minkyung, Yeji, and Ashley, who can do math as fast as lightning. Angela, Mikako, Lena, Yufei, and Luca, who can speak and write Japanese so well. Shima, Serena, Amelie, Nyan, and Ashi, who can write English so eloquently, almost like John Keats or William Shakespeare. And Alicia, who can run 12 kilometers straight, or Akiko, who can swim 9 kilometers like it's only the length of a pool. And of course, Amanda and Misa, who can score over 20 points in one basketball game. And Mai and Unso, who can play the piano like Beethoven. And of course, Sophie, Solana, Krithika, Yurim, and Nanju, who can dance like awesome K-pop stars. I cannot express my gratitude enough towards my fellow graduates who have helped me get through these years at Seisen. We are such a tight family, and I'm so glad that I was able to live through the ups and downs with you. We survived our 6th grade exhibition, which was a huge deal for us back then. Our middle school drama, when one of my friends was the first one to have a boyfriend in our grade. And on top of that, we are survivors of IB, and if I may say so, an attractive graduating class. Throughout my 15 years at Seisen, I've learned to be open-minded and accepting of others' values. Students and teachers come and go, and I remember every year from 1st grade, another one of my closest friends would leave Seisen. Although saying goodbye would make me cry, I've also enjoyed making new friends who come from all over the world. Seisen prepared us well. The 9th grade iSearch paper that we wrote in English class, the 10th grade history ISU essay, and our science fairs have certainly contributed to our becoming critical thinkers who can question information and speak up for ourselves. I believe that we are ready to widen our horizons wherever we may be, and we can strive to do our best to give back to those who have supported us these past 15 years. And from today, we'll be going our separate ways, but whether we stay in Japan or move abroad, whether we study literature or medicine, we'll meet new people and pave our own ways. As I mentioned earlier, we are a talented class. I believe that there's so much ahead of us, both delightful and daunting, but we must never give up to find what we love doing most. And when things get rough, I remind myself that pressure is a privilege, as Mr. Stern, our college counselor and English teacher, says, and by overcoming that pressure, I believe that we can find what we enjoy doing most, which is the ultimate privilege. My kindergarten graduation is a memory I still cherish, but today is another day to remember. Congratulations, class of 2018, and thank you.